It is week 8. Let me turn the light on just so we've got a little bit of more light in here. Shiny head effect. We love it. It's week 8. This is a enlightening week for me because I won one trade and I lost one trade basically, and I've come out at a loss, which is making me question my whole philosophy on what I've been doing to date. So I think it's important that we go through that, and I am knackered, but I wanted to still make this video. I know it's late, but I'm still going to stick to my guns and do this weekly because it's important and I want to make this work. So let's get into it. So performance to date. Overall, the account balance has dropped this week. I lost overall 1.2 units of risk. I think it was one winning outcome and one losing outcome, which we'll go into as we go through it. To date, we are three units of risk down overall, with our account balance, as you can see, about £40 down from the original target. So what went wrong this week? Euro NZD long. Now, I hypothesized that we had some bullish price action where we had some higher lows and higher highs. So I was like, I think if we can get here, it's got a fair chance of moving to the upside. Now, I don't mind this. This is not an invalid way of thinking, and plenty of times this would work out. But if we go to the chart, Euro NZD, if I can find it, Euro NZD, here. Let me show you what happened. Hopefully, it's still there. So here we are. This is kind of what I'm expecting. I'm kind of expecting some price action to move like this. We've actually just come straight down, as you can see, into the red. I've triggered my next buy position, which again, I don't mind because we're kind of at a support zone here. So again, am I unlucky on this? I don't know. But we've just plummeted straight through the stop loss. So I've lost 1, 2, 3 units of risk in a single trade. And it's actually bounced at the next kind of support zone. Not this one, this one. So interesting takeaways. I'm going to come back to this at the end because I think there's some value in going through that and why. But that was my loser of the week. The Euro CAD trade was the trade that I closed for break. Well, it was a take profit early, so I think it was like 0.8 units of risk rather than 2. I don't mind that, and I think we went through that last time, but I've added that to the account, so that contributed to the account balance. I think that's right, EuroCAD. I'm pretty sure that's right. Let's double check that quickly. EuroCAD. Here we are. Yes. Yeah, so I just took profit here, as you can see, for about a 0.8 R win. So again, not too bad, but I've already accounted for that in the week 8 profit and loss. Then there is AUD CHF long. Now, this was my winning trade, and I think I set my original risk AUD CHF. So this one actually worked out, as you can see. If we move to the chart here, we had some nice price action. I closed at a 1.56 R. I'm not sure why I closed here, to be honest, but I think that was Christmas Eve. So yeah, whether I'd just moved my stop, but originally my risk to reward was 1.9. I ended up closing at 1.6, let's say. And yes, it would have hit the original target. So yeah, I'm not sure why I closed early there. Maybe I saw something. I can't really remember. It's been a very busy period, but overall quite happy with how that played out. But the end result at the end of the day is we've won one, we've kind of won one, and we've lost one, and we've lost money this week. So not the best. And it makes me again question how much I'm losing on my losers versus when I win. And I'm going to have to really go through the last 8 weeks now and see what my win percentage is, because it's 50-50 and I'm losing more than I win every time I lose. Then I've got a losing strategy and I've got no edge. Whereas if I win 70% of my trades or I can break even and I only lose 30% of the time, potentially that's not so bad with a bit of management. But I'll need to go into it and need to analyse. So, what are we doing here? I'm all over the place. I told you I'm tired. Ones to watch, Euro NZD long. Oh, not this one again. Yeah, so basically it's come down, it's coming down, and I think that we've got, or I did think that we had possibility for a buy. I have a feeling that Euro NZD long now is already moved out of that zone. Yes, as we discussed, it's already bounced. So ignore that. That's probably not valid anymore. However, there's nothing saying that if it doesn't come down to this point again, I wouldn't be interested. I would even say, depending on price action, maybe bring this up to somewhere closer to where that alert is. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for now, it's looking invalid. Again, this is why I'm filming this late, because I originally put these slides together on Christmas Eve, maybe. And it's now the 28th, so I've given this a good 5 days of price action to move. USD JPY short. What did I say was going to happen here? So I set 2 sell limit orders. Brilliant. USD JPY. Let's have a look, shall we? USD JPY. Here we go. So I set a sell limit here, which is still active and valid. But as soon as it came to this support or resistance, we got our bounce. So if that had been there, that would have been a lovely take profit, but it wasn't, and we missed that one. So I'm going to wait until we potentially drop or move back up to these points. Whether I enter here or whether I kind of give it some room, I don't know. I'm going to keep them there for now. I might look to take some buys down here and potentially put an order in somewhere down here. But we'll very much see on how that moves and kind of got to do some analysis to look left on that one. So again, that's probably invalid now. Brilliant. USD CAD short. What did we have here? So looking at price action, USD CAD. We've got a big drop, big move. It's basically just free falling. At some point it's going to catch. So I've kind of got 2 buys set down here at some key support zones. USD CAD, let's have a look quickly on the chart to see what is going on with USD CAD. Where is it? It's major, isn't it? USD CAD, of course it is. So, yep, it seems to have taken a momentary bounce, but I don't mind that. So we will continue to monitor this and see how it goes. But I don't mind where these are. I think that they're not in the worst position. And as you can see, I've structured the second entry for the bottom of these kind of supports. And I've entered the first for a little bounce. So risk reward at 1.5. Again, am I overly happy with this? I don't know. I need to have a think about this in terms of longer term stuff. But that's where we currently are for USD CAD. GBP USD long. We've got an upward trend line and we've got a support resistance zone here as well. So GBP USD, what did we say for this one? I actually don't know. GBP USD. Here. Okay. So this is where we're sitting. Don't mind it. I think it's still got a chance. I always just think that, I don't know. I wouldn't mind if it does pop down, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's 2 opportunities there to get a bounce back up in price action. So we will see how that goes. Again, it's similar. It's a step 1, step 2 with a buy on the way down. But yeah, there seems to be some quite clear support resistance zones here with an upward trend. So don't mind it. I still think that if we can drop, it has a chance to pop. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Euro JPY long is the other one that I was looking at. And I have no idea how this one went or this one is going. Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Where is Euro JPY? I have no idea where Euro JPY is. Am I going blind? I might have to skip this one just for the video. There it is. So again, similar thing. We haven't got quite the dip, but yeah, I quite like that, to be honest. Although what I would say is here we've kind of got this long-term kind of rising wedge. So would that now be invalid? Is it going to drop there? I don't know. Let's see. Let's wait and see. I'm happy to hold it. It's a 1.5R risk reward. Let's see. I think that's it. So I'm going to just have this here, and I'm just going to flick between me and the screen because, like I said, we had one basically losing outcome where we lost 3 units of risk, which is my standard loss, really, because the way I've structured my trades lately is buy, another buy, and then a stop loss to limit the damage. So I'm only ever setting 1.5 to 2R wins, which means that for every win I have, I'm making less than I lose, which is probably the backwards of, or the antithesis of what I need it to be, really. So I need to go back to the drawing board, I think, and over time, unless my win rate is 80% or I'm getting out of 80% of trades without a significant loss, this strategy might need tweaking, and I might need to go to a more wide berth 1-to-1 and try and manage the trades more actively rather than setting a 2-to-1 risk reward and layering in until it loses. I'm not really sure what the best case scenario is yet, but again, we are still losing. We are not winning. It's week 8. We are not in profit. So yeah, I think this week I'm gonna, when I've got a little bit more time and energy, I'm gonna go through my videos so far and my logs of the first 8 weeks, and basically just kind of go through and see what my win percentage and loss percentage is. And I might even add that moving forward, so I can just keep an easy log of it. So yeah, it's not been a great week. It's been a busy week in work. I'm working all the way through the Christmas break because I work in sport and we don't have days off, really. So yeah, I am I'm feeling the holiday fatigue, shall we say. So yeah, I haven't really touched the charts, but I wanted to come on and just log this, record it, be accountable. It's not looking pretty, is it? Let's face it. So we are having an absolute mare. So but we are managing risk a little bit. So we will see how it goes. I don't know why my rolling profit is minus 3.3. That can't be right. So I don't know what I'm doing there. It should be 3.1. But yeah, basically, guys, if you've got any suggestions on risk management and the ability to modify or manage trades, realistically, is every trade just going to plummet through those zones? No. Have I been entered a few times and brought it back to break even or profit? Yes. So we just need to figure out how many times that is likely to happen consecutively over 100 trades, so I should say, and then go from there and treat it on a statistical basis rather than an emotional one. So we'll keep running with this approach. I had a good week last week. This week's not been great, but yeah. So we will see. I feel like I'm still more confident in how I'm setting structured zones. What else can you do? So there we are. That is my weekly recap. This has been not a great video, but I'm getting it done, and we will see what week 9 holds for us. See ya.